Hi, I'm Titus, and this is the Sponsorship Space, a place for people looking to improve their sponsorship program and increase their sponsorship revenue. My goal with every video is simple: answer one question and help just one person improve their sponsorship program in a quick and concise way. Today's question is one I wish someone had told me years ago. What questions should you ask a potential sponsor before sending them a proposal? If you're sending the same deck to every company and every person, that's probably why you close at such a low rate. In this video, I'll share 6 questions that will completely change how brands see you, and then I'll give you one action step you can take right after watching to improve your sponsorship program. Let's dive right in. Question number 1, who is your target customer or audience? Remember, you're asking this to a potential sponsor. Before you talk about your event, talk about their audience. Ask, who are you trying to reach this year? If Toyota says they give this answer, you're on the phone with them and they say, we're trying to reach families in their 30s to 50s with kids. And say your event brings out young families, you've got a match. But if your audience is mostly college students, it's not a fit, most likely. And that's okay. You can only sell sponsorship when your audience aligns with their goals. Not all partnerships are going to make sense because your audience is unique, but it's very important to understand that no audience match equals no sponsorship, and you have to be okay with that. Question number 2, what does success look like for you if you sponsor an event like ours? This question shifts the focus from your event to their results, which is ultimately what they want. Ask this: what would success look like if you sponsored something like ours? Maybe a local bank says success is just brand trust in the local market. Or maybe a brewery says it's selling out their new flavor of beer, their new IPA. Or maybe a tech company might say it's new email signups. We just want email leads. When you know what success means to them, you can build a proposal that actually delivers that, and you know how they're thinking on what gets them an ROI. Question number 3, what are your key performance indicators or KPIs for event sponsorship? This one takes success and makes it measurable. Ask what numbers they use to prove ROI. They might track leads or email signups, QR scans, social engagement, sales after the event. An example might be a Toyota dealer might say, we want to collect 1,000 emails and turn those emails into test drives. Now you know exactly what their focus is and how to report results later. When you reframe by asking these questions, you can better understand what they're trying to get from being at your event. Question number 4, what usually causes a customer to make a purchase? This is where you learn their trigger points, the things that push someone from awareness to take action and to make a sale. An example of this might be a coffee company might say, when someone tries our product once, they tend to switch over to it. Or a gym could give an example like this: when someone visits our booth and books a trial, half of them become members. Now you can build your sponsorship around that trigger, and you could create a custom proposal to meet those needs. If test drives close sales, create an on-site drive activation. If sampling converts, create product tasting station and put it at the front entrance so everybody sees it. That's how you turn your event into a sales engine for sponsors. Question number 5, we're almost there. What are your marketing or sales goals for this year? Every sponsor is chasing something: a new market, a product launch, or a growth goal. If you understand that, you can position your event as a shortcut to those outcomes. An example of this might be if Gatorade says their goal is reaching young athletes, then your 5K race or youth sports event becomes a perfect partnership opportunity. You're no longer selling just ad space, you're solving a business problem for them. An example I have with Red Bull, and I spoke with them and they said, we want cans and hands. They want to distribute as much product to as many hands as possible. Let's get into question number 6. You're going to ask this. When you look at sponsorship packages, what parts actually matter to you and which ones don't? This question is powerful because it lets them build their own ideal offer or their own package. You can ask it like this. When you look at most sponsorship packages, what do you actually care about? Maybe they'll say, we don't care about banners, we want hands-on activations. Local placement doesn't matter. Or they might say this, we'd rather get digital reach than on-site space. We want access to your social media audience. And that's perfect. Now you know what to keep and what to cut out. You'll send a proposal that feels built just for them. It's custom. And then here's a bonus question. Would you be open to putting together a short draft or proposal for your feedback? This one question changes everything. It's not pushy, it's collaborative. A way to phrase it is, this sounds like a great fit. Would you be open to me putting together a short draft or a proposal, and then you give me some feedback on that? You're no longer a salesperson. You're a partner helping them hit their goals, and then they can see how this partnership makes sense. So there you go, 6 questions plus a bonus before you send your sponsorship deck over. Every sponsorship pro should be asking these questions. When you use these, brands start seeing you as a strategist, not a salesperson. So let's take one action step, and here it is. Before your next sponsor meeting, write down these 6 questions and bring them with you. Use them to guide the conversation. And I promise you, proposals will start closing faster because you have more information and more data. If this helped you out, hit subscribe and join me inside the sponsorship space.